Yo, what up? It's your boy Wiz Gam.
It's your boy King Jones 80.
And we got a certified guest in here, a good friend of mine, you know what I'm saying? We got the legendary Dice Raw here, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to put legendary in front of his name.
Thank you.
You know what I mean?
Thank you, brother.
Because it's well deserved. It's well deserved.
I appreciate it. Definitely.
I mean,
it's a pleasure to be here, brother.
Hey, man, my man.
Bang, bang, bang. You know?
My man.
Put it down, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
That part.
it's my guy, man.
Logan Val on.
Logan Val.
Logan Val.
So let's just get straight into it, man. I want to get straight into it. How did you get with the legendary Roots crew? How did that happen?
You know, it's so funny. Like, the Roots must have put out like an independent album,
Right?
And it was called Organics. And at the time, I was living in L.A. And somebody had the CD and was just bumping it every day, and I was just like, damn, what are they listening to? And they was like, oh, that's the new Roots album. They grew from Philly, you know, blah, blah, blah. So I was like, oh, damn. I was like, you know, I'm from Philly, so I was like, I'm feeling that shit. And then I come back to Philadelphia, and we was in a hotel room, and that's when I met Tariq. And
Shout out to Tariq.
Yeah, and Amir, and, you know, Rahani, and I had already knew Rich, who was their manager. I had met Rich like a couple years
Rich.
ago. Yeah, rest in peace, Rich Niggas. I had met him a few years before the Roots had got signed. So when I came back to Philly, they had already had a record deal.
Yeah.
And I knew that everybody was down at the hotel through Kilo. And, I just
damn.
went, yeah.
You bringing up some names.
Yeah, so Kilo was like, yo, come through the studio or come through the hotel because the Roots had the Ramada Inn was basically like the Ramada Inn was basically like
the headquarters.
Yeah, it was like a studio.
Yeah.
Inside the hotel, but then they wound up getting thrown out because the music was too loud or something like that. But you know, I went down there, hung out with them, and I kind of stayed for like 3 days. You know what I mean? Like every night I was there at the hotel, and then we just developed like a organic. Did you jump on any
record around that time? Like
no like
records,
not even till
just all hanging.
Yeah, just hanging out. I didn't really jump on anything until it was like the last song on their album, which was The Lesson. For their first release on Geffen. And that was the last song that they recorded for that album. And so they was like, yo, make sure when you get out of school, come down to the studio, we're going to knock this joint out. So that's what I did.
So that was my next question. What was the first song? So The Lesson was the first song that you ever did with them?
I think so. It
wasn't Clones?
Nah, Clones came like years later.
That's a classic.
Yeah,
record.
Clones came years later. Yeah.
So what took you to L.A. from Philly?
Kilo again. See, I had
shout out to Kilo. Where's Kilo, man?
Man, doing big shit. You know, Kilo. He in the world of finance. And
oh, nice.
I think he just was mixing. I think he was just out with Erykah Badu or something like that. I just saw him in L.A. like 2 weeks ago.
Wow.
And I forget who he was working with. He was with somebody. But Kilo had saw me in a local talent show at Pulaski Hall.
Damn.
Wow.
Yeah. And he saw me rap at Pulaski Hall, and then I won the talent show, and then from there he was like, "Yo, I want you to come out Cali," and I went out L.A. with Kilo, and that's when I heard Kilo, the Roots. Man.
So what year was that?
That was 90, 91.
Damn.
Wow.
Yeah, that was 91, something like that.
So what was your Cali experience like though? Like, 'cause around that time, Colors was really
right.
It was a little like
it was wild.
It was like what was that like?
I'll tell you a funny story. So the first day I get there, they're like, "Yo, we're going to the movies." And I was like, what are we going to say? This new joint, Menace to Society. I was like, all right, let's check it out. My first day in L.A., I'm 13 years old. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, what the fuck is going on? I'm like, this is what y'all show me the first day I get out here? Like,
this is L.A.?
I'm like, this what I got to expect? I'm like, yo, this is crazy. I don't know what's going on. I'm like, yo, I don't know about this. I don't know if this is going to work out. And it was so funny. So Mars comes out maybe like 2 months later, right?
Yeah.
And the first day he gets there, he got on all red.
Oh my God.
He got on red from head to toe. He got on red shirt, red pants,
Red sneakers.
red everything, right?
Oh my God.
So Kilo says, look at this dummy. He said, this motherfucker comes to L.A. wearing all red. Like, who the fuck would do that, right? And so Mars starts saying, he's like, well, yo, they gonna know the difference because I got dreads and not braids. They wear braids out here. They gonna know I'm from New York or some shit he was saying. So I was like, all right, well, okay. They gonna know.
I guess they gonna know.
They didn't know. You know what I mean? We go to a Blockbuster video.
Oh man.
Kilo go in. He go in the store for about 14 minutes, 15 minutes, some shit. These guys, they was already outside. I saw the car looking at us. They pulled off. Excuse me. Sorry about that. They pulled off. Kilo come back outside maybe like 25 minutes later.
Yeah.
These guys been gone for 20 minutes, right?
Oh my God.
We drive another 30, 40 minutes. Opposite direction. They roll up on the side of us.
Damn.
Like imagine driving an hour away from someplace, right?
And they on the side of you.
And them motherfuckers pull up on the side of you and shit. And you like, wait, what's going on? So you roll the window down like, cause you don't know what the fuck's going on. You're like, yo, what's going on? So they say, yo, what your man doing in the back with all that red on? And niggas was like we like, what? Like,
we ain't from here.
Well, not yet. That's coming. Yeah. That's coming. So they're like, yo, what's up with your man in the back with all that red on? We like, yo, we don't know what the fuck. Like, what did you do? What? So I got bad eyesight. So at this point, they said that they had something like this, like a gun, like this size, like pointed at the car, right? They said like some like something like this, but I couldn't really tell. And it's nighttime, right? So all I hear is Mars and Kilo. They like, we from Philly. We from Philly. Motherfuckers is like, oh, well, what your man doing in the back with all that red on, smiling?
It get real in L.A.
It got goofy real quick.
I had that dumb mistake too. Like red, I had a Sixers hat on, red Sixers hat.
Oh, right.
Red Sixers little warm up on. I come downstairs. Now I don't know yet that Eve was with the dudes we was with was Crips. So he said, take that red off, homie.
Mm-hmm.
Take it off. I ain't changing my clothes because I don't know yet. I'm blind to what's going on out there. My first time in LA. I'm wearing this. Listen, dog, we ain't going nowhere. We ain't going nowhere. Nowhere. You know how they talk? Like, he was high. I'm like, Rex, like, yo, take that. Yo, you got to go change that, dog. Like, they Crips. I'm like, oh, this shit real. I ran upstairs real quick. I wore nothing but black the whole time I was in LA.
Take that shit serious.
I wore nothing but black. I was like, listen, this is not happening to me again. Right. The other color I had was orange. I had something orange. But I went and found black, like a black Sean Jones sweatsuit, black jeans, black tees. I was like, man, it's not going to happen.
All right.
It's not going to happen, man. So let's talk about the Freedom Theater.
Okay.
Let's get into that. Because I see you like posting it up, the new Freedom Theater. What's that about?
I mean, the new Freedom Theater is basically the same Freedom Theater that everybody knows and loves from like years and years ago. I don't know why they call it the new Freedom Theater. I think it may have always been the new Freedom Theater.
Really?
Yeah, but people always just said Freedom Theater.
I never knew that. I just said Freedom Theater.
Yeah, I think it was the new Freedom Theater because, with John Allen and Bob Leslie, I mean, they was the original founders of Freedom Theater. So, right. I mean, even black theater at that time, black art, all that stuff was like new concepts, and they was trailblazers. So I think it was like finding a new freedom outside of civil rights or the old freedoms that we've been still kind of like trying to figure out.
So y'all in the renovation stages right now, or getting it?
Yeah, I mean it's
done and all that.
Yeah, it's a lot of stuff going on with freedom. It's restoration. Yeah. Not really renovations because the theater, they had some water damage, but it's more like a restoration project.
Okay.
Yeah, we're excited about it.
Yeah, I kind of want in on that because y'all got like
that's your hood.
That's my neighborhood. I grew up in North Philly. I mean, you spent some time in North Philly too, because I used to watch it. I used to see you walking down North Street, 18th and North.
Yeah.
So I'm like,
that's my second neighborhood.
I'm like, they gonna Dice.
Yeah.
The hell Dice doing in North Philly?
That's my second neighborhood. Logan, and then
Like North Philly, like the heart. Like we in the heart of North.
yeah, 18th and Diamond, stuff like that.
So how many albums do the Roots have altogether?
Shit, I don't even know. That's a good. I want to say like 10.
10?
Yeah, I mean, you think about it, Organics.
Yeah.
You think about Do You Want More?
Yeah. One of my favorites.
Philadelphia Half-Life, Things Fall Apart.
That may be my favorite.
When Things Fall Apart?
Yeah.
Well, that's a classic. That's a lot of people's favorite.
Is that the one Stars on?
No.
That's
No.
Which one is Stars?
Well, there's Things Fall Apart. Then there's Phrenology. Then there's what's the I can't think of the name. With the one with Malcolm X on the cover.
Yeah, classic.
Ain't Saying Nothing New type jump.
Yeah.
That album. The Tipping Point. So it's Phrenology. It's the Tipping Point. Then it's Game Theory. Then it's How I Got Over. Then it's Undone. And then You Shoot Your Cousins.
Which one is the
so
one
11
with
albums,
the-
and then 12
Damn.
if you count the live album. So it's 12 albums. Yeah.
Shout out to the Roots.
Do you feel like the Roots is underrated in the industry?
I mean, I feel like at one point they was underrated, and now I think that they're like the industry's
Grateful Dead.
like the Black Grateful Dead. I think they always kind of like filled that slot, but now I think it's almost like they like the black band, the go-to black band for everything. I mean, you can see that just what happened with Adam Blackstone, or any of the guys that came out of that camp. Like the Trivets. You know what I'm saying? They all came out of the Roots camp.
That's what I was about to say. All those guys came like from the Lilies and
Aaron Draper.
Yeah.
All those guys. The musicians.
Are you featured on every album?
No, you know what I'm saying? Like I didn't even know the Roots doing Organics.
Wow.
So I didn't meet the Roots till after they was already signed.
Okay.
Yeah, and then I think it's one album I'm not on.
You're on a lot of
Phrenology.
them, though. Yeah.
I'm not on Phrenology. You know what I mean? Except I do one little hook on Phrenology. That's it. Yeah, so.
How many rappers actually is it in the Roots? Because I just
There's
know
one.
It is one.
Well,
I mean, it's just two. It was you and Black Thought.
I was never
Malik.
in the group. Yeah, I mean it was always two, but Malik always was just like.
If he shows, he shows.
Yeah, he wasn't even really into performing and stuff like that. Like he was,
Yeah.
Well, you know what he was into. Like he was just one of those eclectic artists that just wanted to just.
Yeah, I've learned so much. Like, if you don't mind, I gotta talk about Malik beef.
Nah, talk about him. Is there any more water in there? My mouth is dry as hell.
We'll find you.
Okay.
He actually taught me flow. Like I could rap. I could rap. I remember in Larry's we ciphering and I'm rapping. He like, you nice, but flow, like just get into it. I'm like, what you mean? So he started. Something. It's like he had a rhythm with it, like it was a rhythm. I'm
He did
mesmerized
have a rhythm
watching
like that. Yeah.
Like I'm mesmerized watching it. So the next time I saw him, I was like, "Yo, check this rap out." Like he was one person. Even though I know I'm nice, but whenever I saw him, it was like, yo, you gotta listen to this rap I just did. Like I wanted to show him my raps. I wanted to rap for him. Like he just was a different dude, man. I wish things would have been different for him.
Right.
But he just was different, man.
He was
talented,
different.
man.
But listen, he lived his life by his own rules. So
Yeah.
I mean, you want things to be different for people, or you want people to have a different approach on life. But at the end of the day, they want to do what they want to do, and if they are living their life by their own rules,
True.
then I mean that's major because a lot of people don't do that. You know what I'm saying?
Fact. I just know, like, every time I saw him, like, and I even saw him like before his passing, right? And it was like heartbreaking to me. But I still treated him like that's me. that's Malik right there. I'm not gonna front on a person just because whatever
situation they're
going through.
Right.
I treated him. I'm like, yo, you good? You what's up? You like, you know what I mean? Like, you all right? Like, what's up? Talk to me. He could barely talk to me, and it almost made me cry. Though I ain't gonna keep it 1,000. Like, it almost made me cry because it's like, it's a dude. This is somebody like I idolize.
Right. We all looked up to Malik. You know what I mean? Yeah.
So R.I.P. to Malik B, man.
Yeah.
Like,
rest in paradise.
Yeah, that was a different dude, man. Like, real different, man.
So Black Thought is like top 5 in a lot of people's category. Where do you have him at in your category as best rappers?
I mean, as far as longevity, live performance, having the respect of young rappers, as well as people that's in his class and even people that came before him, I would say definitely top 3, top 5. You know what I'm saying? Alive.
That's what he be saying.
Alive. You know
I ain't gonna lie. That's what Buck say all the time.
Alive.
Buck be like, you can't like disrespect that man. Like,
too many people just really just respect him on a certain level. Like when you see, Earl Sweatshirt, come up and be like, yo, what's up, Black Thought? You know what I'm saying? You see Nas, you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, Black Thought. Then you see Rakim, you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, Black Thought. It's like, yo, like, I mean, like, what's going on? And I think he's humble enough and intelligent enough and emotionally intelligent enough, whereas though rappers feel comfortable even giving him that respect versus like even knowing other cats who may have sold more records, but they're not as approachable because they're just not as it takes a lot to be number one. I think Jadakiss has that same type of aura as Black Thought, you know what I'm saying? Whereas though very operating on a very, very high level lyrically,
and they never
still
miss.
Accessible. Huh?
They never miss.
To never miss one.
Yeah.
And then to also be able to be with the top people of the world, but still communicate with the average Joe.
And think about what they did to the culture. What he did to the culture, right?
Right.
He made it cool to rap with the band because rappers wasn't doing that.
No.
Once they saw him with the band, he made that a cool thing. He even made Hove do it.
Right.
Hove even wanted to do it, and he hired the Roots.
That goes into my next question. How did y'all feel as a whole when Hove said, no disrespect, but I can't do numbers like the Roots? Like he was saying, he was.
Oh, he said that in the song?
Yeah, what's that?
Well, fuck Jay-Z. Nah, I don't know. I love Jay. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know Jay-Z didn't say that. I didn't know he ever said the Roots name of the song.
Wait,
before.
Did you think Biggie was talking about the Roots?
He said the Roots?
Yeah.
You sure?
Biggie had a Roots line too.
No, that was the Gooch.
Oh, he said the
Invisible Bullies. Like the Gooch.
Oh, because I always thought he said the Roots, man. And I
Gooch.
used to be so mad, like, damn, how you gonna diss the Roots like that?
Yeah, that's
man?
funny.
Jay said no disrespect, but I can't do numbers like the Roots.
Oh, what song is that?
I think it's the Takeover.
All right, well, now Jay-Z's on my list. Jay-Z, you're on my list. I'm coming for you, Hove.
He ain't gonna invite us to the brunch.
Fucking Rockefeller brunch. That shit is fucking corny as shit any fucking way. It's like, I saw motherfuckers. I mean, if you're not in the end circle, with the Jay-Z, the Diddy, the DJ Khaled, the Meek Mill, Kevin Hart, fucking whoever the fuck else, Emery, you know what I'm saying? Fucking Sean G, fucking who else?
When I be seeing shit, right? When I be seeing them out, Emery be the one person I be wanting to meet. Emery.
Right. But I'm just saying, like.
This episode is brought to you by Family Affair Home Care. Are you looking for quality care and companionship for your loved ones? Look no further because Family Affair is just right for you. They provide caregivers that are compassionate and they treat your family like they're their own. Also, they have a $500 sign-on bonus for caregivers. If you're interested, call this number right here, 215-687-7559. Again, if you're interested, call 215-687-7559. That's Family Affair Home Care.
And hiring for all shifts right now. 4219 Germantown Avenue.
I see motherfuckers like because it's like a toast, right? And then it's like a spiral or like a swirl, and then the first layer of the swirl is like Hove, Kevin Hart, Meek Mills, everybody from Rock Nation, DJ Khaled, I don't know, fucking Future, somebody like that, and then the second swirl is like all the black executives. So it'd be like, fucking, Motown executives, Live Nation motherfuckers, fucking all the record company people, and then people you see on Instagram. So then it's the third swirl. Inside the third swirl, motherfuckers don't even have fucking glasses, right? But they still there though. But they don't even have glasses. So I'm looking at the video from last year's
they
brunch.
can't do the toast.
No, they still toasted. Niggas was toasting with their phones.
With their
and shit.
phones?
Niggas was toasting with their phones and air toasting.
I have a bottle of water up. Shit,
but I'm just like, yo.
You at the brunch, baby.
On that third layer of that swirl, it's when you put your phone up to toast, it's just man, put your phone down, man. Damn. Put your phone down in your lime green suit with the t-shirt. You know what I'm saying? With the white t-shirt, the lime green suit.
You don't care about getting invited.
Man, yeah, I care. I want to be there. You know what I'm saying? I'm probably in that fifth, sixth swirl. You know what I'm saying? But I'm smart enough not to toast with my cell phone.
Yeah, I'm not.
That's all I'm saying.
I'm not toasting with
my
phone.
fucking phone. If Jay-Z doesn't pour me a glass, I'll just go to the bar.
So
I'll do a salute. Hey, here you go, Jay. Salute. You know what I mean?
Did you ever meet Hov?
Yeah, I did actually.
Yeah.
I met Hov a couple times, and it was funny because the Roots was signed to Def Jam.
Yeah.
And
when Hov was there, right?
Hov was signed to Roots. You know what I'm saying? So, but that's not the first time I met Jay. The first time I met Jay, this was like during what you was just talking about, the
brunch.
No, not the brunch. Never been invited to the brunch.
Not the brunch.
Why are you bringing that up again? Will? I never been invited. Will.
I don't want to see you.
Be a fight.
You want to make it to the brunch.
Nah, but it was not the brunch.
The Unplugged.
The Unplugged.
Yeah.
So I met Jay at Unplugged, and I got a chance to say, yeah, I like your shit. He was like, oh man, thanks, man. He was like, all right, man, talk to you later. You know what I'm saying? Like, but very kind of cool.
Yeah.
Down to earth, you know what I'm saying? Like very down to fucking earth. And then of course, like, met Jay at the Def Jam days, but I met Jay-Z 36 times, and he'll never remember me. You know what I'm saying? I went through the 36 chambers of meeting Jay-Z, and every time he just be like, oh, yeah, it's a pleasure to meet you, pal. Okay, talk to you later, man. You know what I'm saying? And I mean, I went out of my way to meet Nas, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, now Jay, I don't know if I necessarily went out of my way because Jay was always around because of Amir and them were good friends. Mm-hmm. And but Nas, I went out of my way. Like one day I was on the elevator with Nas and I was like, fuck. I was like, I don't really just want to turn around and just jump on Nas' dick. You know what I'm saying? It's like all these people that was like, yo man, like, yo, I'm a big fan.
What up, Pascal?
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what up, man? Like, yeah, I let it go. I was like, fuck, I gotta let this one go. I gotta be cool, you know what I'm saying? Plus I had my little chick with me too. I was like, I'm not gonna jump on Nas.
He cool
dick.
though, right? That's cool dude.
I mean, I think, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? But I met Nas officially 2 weeks ago. And I mean, he was just cool. I was like, yo, Nas, you know what I'm saying? My name Dice, man, big fan. He was like, oh, okay, thanks, man. I mean, it was hot as we were out of the desert, and Nas was in all Nas fashion, had on a fucking leather suit.
Oh my God.
I said this nigga had on a leather suit. We're in the middle of a fucking desert. You know what I'm saying? Leather suit on. I was like, yo, that's only Nas. You know what I mean?
Oh man, a lot of people in the industry, man, if they don't know who you is, they gotta know who you is, man, because you got some motherfucking bars. Well, Philadelphia, you know. You know what I'm saying? I know Philadelphia, you know.
Well, if you say so.
No, you got. Come on, Dice. We gonna give you your flowers right here. You definitely got bars, bro.
No, thank you. No, I know that. But you know it's so crazy though. But like I did like meet people, and like sometimes you get introduced to somebody, you be like, oh damn, like you be like, yo, I'm such and such. They're like, wait, you're not Dice Raw, are you? And I'm like, oh yeah. And then they be like, you know what I mean? So that's always cool. Like when something like that happens.
You know what's crazy? I think I remember way back in the day meeting you at motherfucking Marketing Orthodox.
Oh, probably. I was in Marketing Orthodox. I was there every day.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, that's what it was like every day. Oh yeah, because my man Miz from Frankfurt, he was like, "That's Dice Raw right there," and I'm like, I was like, "Damn."
Yeah, I went to Frankfurt. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I was at Frankfurt.
Makes sense then. Yeah.
Up until about nine and a half grade. I had the bell on him. I was like,
I ain't staying here. So let's get back to that, right? So you in high school. Was you rapping in high school? Like, you know, at a lunch table
oh yeah, definitely. I mean, you know, like
That was-
I was
that's
rapping.
classic.
I was rapping like that back in 4th grade. You know what I'm saying?
You got something for that? You got something for this beat right here?
What, me?
Yeah.
I had to give you some real bars. You know what I'm saying? Like we had to set up a bars event. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
I'm gonna
alright,
come
'cause
back.
Cause I know
and you
I
throw
know
some
the
instrumentals.
Dice Riggy. I know me.
See, I was
Oh,
gonna
yeah.
ask him, but he said he was parched. We ain't got no water for him. I said, nah.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll go in, but I definitely would like a sip of water. You know what I'm saying?
to the-
Make sure
welcome
that
to
you
the
was
project.
those Jordans already tangled.
Nah.
Welcome to the pride. You might have squeaked the great goose.
Great.
Shit, man, I'm so lit. You saw me. I was falling asleep over there on the couch. I'm so lit
I
up.
was like,
I
yo,
don't know what
I
happened.
said, Dice Riggy, you ready? He was like,
Oh man, I kind of had to like wake up. I feel like I need some coffee or some shit just to drive to the crib.
hey man, you know, you listen, you put enough work in out here, bro. You
Thank
definitely
you.
put enough work in out here.
Thank you.
And I'm one of them people that definitely
So have
respect
you.
Yeah, but we talking about you right now.
Okay, all right.
This the Dice Raw episode.
All right.
You like, and I'm. It's good to call you a friend because I really respect you. Do you feel what I'm saying? And anytime I've ever called you, you've like, yeah. You know what I mean? Say less, I'll be there. Like, and then you used to do. Let's talk about the open mics you used to do,
Okay.
which is needed now.
Right. It's time to get back to that.
Because so much talent was discovered. The first time I ever saw like a NH or something, I think it was NH or one of them DVD rap boys I saw
Mac Dub. Shout out Mac Dub.
Shout out, me and Mac Dub had a little issue.
Mac
It's
Dub.
resolved.
Mac Dub gonna have issues with everybody.
It's
because
resolved. Like he was sitting in the
he's
car.
fire. He's a fire sign. So he
Shout
called
out
me
Mac
today.
Dub.
He spit me like 88 bars this morning. Like I picked the phone. He was like, Dice. I was like, he's Mac Dub. And he just started flowing. I was like, and I'm listening to it too. Like the whole
he's
time
a
I'm into
very
that
talented
shit.
kid.
He is, man. He always was.
We need those again though.
Yeah.
So Shucks, have you been traveling overseas and rapping over there overseas?
Since COVID or?
No, period.
Oh yeah.
'Cause you know, I asked you that because it sounded like you picked up a London accent a little bit when I first said what's up. It sounded like you had a London accent.
Really?
Yeah, I was like,
Well, I don't know.
I was like,
yeah.
is this really him or is like this Lenny Kravitz?
Nah, it's just me. I don't know. You know, it's so funny. Sometimes when I go meet people and shit that I never met before, they be like, "Yo, man, I thought you were white." And I be like, from talking to me on the phone, I be like, "You thought I was white?" I was like, "Me?"
Yeah, that's the
like-
accent.
He a whole nigga out here.
That's what I said, well,
what?
damn. I said, I don't know how to take that.
That's how
I don't know
white
if
people
that's an
just say it.
insult or something, but I'll tell you something funny though. It's like, you know, this little chick I was fucking with, like, you know, she always used to mimic my voice, and when I would cancel on her, right?
Wow.
And the way she would mimic my voice to me sounded funny as shit. I would be dying laughing. She'd be like, "Oh no, Mona, I can't make it tonight. Oh, I'll talk to you later." And I'm like, "Oh damn, like that's how you think I sound." So then my grandma moved in with me, right? And my grandma, she smoked cigarettes. I hate fucking cigarettes. So I'd be like, "Oh, mama, like." I was like, yo, you can only smoke a few cigarettes a day. Like, you know, like, you got to keep it down to 3 cigarettes. And she'd be like, oh, I know you like my grandma. My nose hurts. My cigarette. like, she mimics me the same way as the motherfucking chick. So I'm like, well, then, this is how I sound to them. Like, it's fucking hilarious. It's fucking hilarious.
I know your grandma be ready to kick your ass up. What you mean I can't smoke no more
That's all
than
she
2,
talk
3
about is kicking
cigarettes?
people.
I raised you, boy.
That's all she talk about is kicking somebody ass.
And grandma, you know, them back in the day ass kickers was different. Go get the switch.
She
Get the
talking about
switch.
She was talking about shooting motherfuckers. That's my grandma.
Yeah, wait, your 93-year-old grandma?
Yeah, she was like, yeah, they play with me. You know what's gonna happen. And she was like this. That's what she does. That's her gun sound.
So what's that like though? Being like you taking care of your grandma, that got to be an honor at least. Like
Yeah, well, yeah, I'm blessed.
Yeah.
You know, because she's not like crippled or nothing like that. Yeah. So I mean, she be walking around, eating cheeseburgers, eating fried chicken, smoking cigarettes, and gambling on the horses and shit. So, I mean,
Nana's still gambling?
She's still gambling every day.
Wow.
Every day she betting horses.
Yeah, bet on Charlie Lucky.
She living her best life.
Dice, send $35 over there to Charlie Lucky. Bet on the horse.
Every day she bet on
grandma.
the horses.
It's a blessing still had grandma.
Yeah, man.
It is.
Especially
that's amazing. Like, yeah, I don't have none of my grandma. My grandma's ain't here no more. That 93. Can you imagine? Like, so just think about what she went through. She's seen
a lot.
She watched technology change through how many different eras?
Let me ask you this.
She was here before the phone.
Let me ask you this.
Now the shit is in her bag.
Did your grandma hear about the Will Smith smack?
Oh yeah, she watched it because she knew Amir. She knew Amir was going to get the award. Like we knew Questlove was going to win, or he was either going to get robbed.
Right.
So my grandma, the only two people in the whole world that call me by my middle name is Amir and my grandmother.
Wow.
Because he heard my grandmother call me by my middle name, and now he just refuses to call me anything but my middle name. I mean, ever since I was little, you know what I mean?
You gotta call some shit nobody else knows.
Yeah, so that's what he called me. Yeah, we gotta figure out what Amir's middle name is. I gotta fucking find out.
Oh man, how did your grandma feel about the spank?
She was disappointed. She was just like, she was like, oh man. She was like, Will Smith, she just was like, you spend a whole lifetime accumulating,
fame and stuff.
Well, let's look at it like this, right?
Positivity.
Right. So even look at it like you take a bucket, and for drops of water to fill a bucket, it take a long time, right? Will's bucket was filled to the rim with droplets that took a long time. Like in so many different lifetimes of him going through different phases, cultivating, rebranding, branding, starting off as a rapper, then going to the funny rapper, then going to TV, then trying to go back to music, to thing, then doing comedy, then doing superheroes. I mean, all these different, then saving the world, actually, at one point. Right, I mean, all that shit, then your wife cheating on you. You feel like motherfuckers disrespecting you. He had this song, Mr. Nice Guy, 3 years ago. You know what I'm saying? Like, where he was basically saying then, like, yo, I'm about to snap. He's like, yo, they keep saying I'm Mr. Nice Guy. They keep calling me Mr. Nice Guy. I'm Mr. Nice Guy. Until what if I put a bullet in your fucking head?
He said that in the song?
He didn't say bullet, but that's how I took it.
But the energy, it was a different energy in that record.
Definitely.
Yeah, it was such a different energy. You wouldn't expect for Will Smith to do that record.
That was right when Al Selena started slipping old lady the Al sausage. You know what I'm saying? So there you have it. You know what I mean? Like, so I mean, Will, she just was disappointed because she just really loved Will, and she still loved Will. I lost all respect for everybody. I said, oh hell no, man. Oh, I know she ain't laughing after that shit because Chris Rock he was like, Will Smith just smacked the shit out of me. She was like, ha! Oh!
Yeah, she laughed
it's like, wait, bitch, you think that's funny? You think that's funny, bitch?
You know why, though?
Why the fuck didn't she grab Will and stop? She should say, hey, babe, nah, don't go up there and play yourself like that.
Maybe she ain't actually know what he was gonna do.
Nobody knew what the fuck he was gonna do. Look, the whole audience, when the nigga started walking up, the whole fucking audience started clapping. They was like, oh, great, here. He showed up, and then he was like, smack, and then some nigga still was like, like, Will's that powerful.
Yeah, if he didn't say the words, if he didn't cuss him out,
they would have thought it was a gag.
It would have been a gag.
They would have been a gag.
He should have said, keep my white man. If he would have never said that, he would have got away with it.
Now, why the fuck did he say that?
He would have got away with it.
It's like Philadelphia just couldn't just...
He had to let him know I ain't fucking around with you. On the west side.
You would have slapped him, but...
Yeah.
On stage.
You did the same shit?
On stage?
On stage? At the Oscars? You're
what I'm
nominated for an Academy Award, though, by the way.
That's what I'm saying. If
You're nominated.
That's cool, but
Okay.
it's just a fucking award. It ain't gonna make me tomorrow.
Oh, yes, it will.
It's the Oscar.
It can shut your whole career.
You
off.
about
All right,
to
but
win-
let's
it's the actor of the year.
Yeah.
Right,
The
but
Oscar, brother.
me personally, I'm not going to never carry myself to certain standards of a fucking award or a piece of metal or something. Say, oh, that's what made me accomplish who I am. Just like Master P
feel
said.
that.
That's why
I
Master
feel
P
that.
said he
No.
ain't go to the Source
I
Awards
feel
and
that.
shit.
But that's not what we're talking about.
Yeah.
I feel it. Like you're not gonna let nothing define you as a person or as an individual
Get that.
or as a
Get
man
that.
first. Like except your connection to God and your family.
Right,
I mean, that's it. But like, when
The biggest stage of your
like
life.
I act
You
for a
waited your
living.
whole
You know what I'm
life.
saying?
That's
Like
the key point. It's
You
the
waited
biggest,
your whole
It's the
life.
key point. It's the biggest stage of the fucking world. Let everybody know to stop fucking playing me and cracking jokes about me. I'm not the butt of y'all jokes.
Well, they said Will was on edge already about people
But
joking
that's
about
mental
him and his
illness,
wife
though, too.
relationship.
Because if you can't keep your cool, like if somebody like Chris Rock say something crazy to you,
Yeah.
and you take that serious,
I'm be like,
I mean, like it'd be like, yo, man, it's like, yo, man, bull crazy, man.
You just
Like,
never know. Because Will Mom said she never seen him act like that.
but I'm
before.
gonna wait till I get back.
because it ain't about Chris Rock. It ain't about
Yeah.
the joke. It's
Yeah.
about August Alsina and entanglements.
Yeah.
That's what that shit was. Like from the moment she put that green dress on and came out with them high cheekbones, looking like the crypt keeper and shit. It's like she fucking knew. All Will was thinking about was my wife, my wife, my wife, my wife, my wife. He was like, yo, is Chris Rock trying to fuck my wife? Damn. Is Tory Rock trying to fuck my wife? Damn. It's like, yo, did I just fucking see Michael B. Jordan looking at Jada? Oh, fuck. You know what I'm saying? Is Chris Rock, is Chris Brown? Is Chris Brown looking at Jada? Oh, fuck. It's like, yo, he just don't know where that shit coming from. It's like, yo, who's looking at Jada? Yo, somebody's looking at fucking Jada.
I'm gonna say
It's
that
like,
I don't feel as though Will is insecure about Jada like that.
yo,
think so.
he's mad
Listen,
insecure about that
listen,
shit.
I think the actual problem is why she actually came out and said that she was fucking August is because Will probably was fucking. He probably had not really, but he probably had Halle Berry and another bitch threesome and all that, whatever. She probably came in and caught him, whatever. But she just not putting that side of the story up. But she probably like, nigga, I'm gonna touch your fucking chin, and if you do something, then I'm putting this shit out.
Damn.
So, with the threesome with Halle Berry though, like who else is there though? Like I mean, I'm trying to figure this out because you stop right there. I'm like, wait, like how you just gonna glaze over that? Who's that other person?
Halle Berry and fucking Gabrielle Union.
No,
is
the
the
chick that played
Okay,
the
Halle
Hitch.
Berry, Gabrielle
That's a
Union.
nice joint.
The
That's a
chick
nice
that played
And
the
he's
Hitch.
supposed to go
What's her
back
name?
home to Jada after that?
What's
Like,
her name? Rosario
What the
Dawson?
fuck?
Rosario Dawson?
Yeah,
The chick that played the Hitch?
yeah.
Oh my God.
Rosario Dawson,
She's
Halle
a-
Berry threesome. I'm never fucking Jada ever again. It was like, oh Jada, go to hell, Jada. Go back and get August. I'm
But see,
I'm
that's the thing. He
busy.
probably not. Nah, fuck,
I'm
we ain't gonna talk
fucking
about it.
busy.
But he probably not hitting Jada though. You know what I'm saying? He probably
Jada,
not hitting Jada.
on the wrong night, Jada looking like a little nigga, man. You know what I'm saying? When she be got them little scully hats and shit on, man. Like, hey, look, Will, don't come after me, Will. I got nothing but love for you, Will. I got your back. I'm your real friend. I'm gonna tell you the truth, Will. Sit your fucking ass down next time and don't slap people doing the work because now he's not gonna be asked to come back. He's gonna get a lifetime ban from the fucking Will Smith. Does he deserve that? Fuck no. That's a bad
Here's why I think it
job.
should have went different, right?
That's a
That's why I
bad
think it should have
job.
went different.
Lapita should have stopped it.
Do you
I'm
know-
mad at Lapita.
Do you know what Will Smith means to our culture?
Right.
A lot.
Do you know the symbol that he is? Like, when you think of the rappers and that made it to a whole nother level, now, like, 50 Cent is probably becoming that, right? With what he's doing over at Stars.
don't
But
know.
he
He'll
still
never
got his
be
gangster
as
ass,
big
but
as
he's
Will.
not
Yeah,
going to
yeah, I
be
don't think
Will.
Because 50 Cent will never save Earth from
No,
aliens.
yeah, right. I get
Never.
that. I get that's why I'm not smacking Chris Rock on stage.
Even Jay-Z said ghetto nigga putting up Will Smith numbers.
there it is.
Listen, man.
There it is,
Listen,
man.
even Kobe said, my market, Jay-Z with a Will Smith twist. Or I think it was Will Smith with a Jay-Z twist. Either way, it was whack. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Rest in peace, Kobe, though. Rest in peace, Black Mama.
Kobe.
But a Jay-Z Will Smith twist is just whizzack. You know what I'm saying? I'm sorry. No matter how you slice it. I don't give a fuck
you ain't
who
like the
says
Mamba
it.
bars?
No.
Yeah, I ain't like that. I ain't like that Italian rap he did either.
Ooh.
So who's the best athlete rapper to you?
My favorite athlete rapper is Shaq. You know what I'm saying?
can see that.
Shaq used to put it the fuck down. Like, you can't stop the
That was my
rain.
shit. That's the
You
only
can't
one
stop
I can
the
see.
rain.
And
It was
Shaq went
Shaq going
platinum.
back to back with Biggie
Shaq went
Smalls.
platinum.
Shaq went platinum a bunch of times.
Yeah.
Like,
How about that?
Shaq went multi-platinum a bunch of fucking
Yeah.
times. He had the shit with the Fu-Schnickens. Like, cause see, Shaq was trying to do. He was the rapper that was keeping it the fuck real. You know what I'm saying? He was like, yo, I'm representing real fucking hip hop. You know what I'm saying? Like, none of this fucking bullshit or
about
fake
Deion
gangster
Sanders?
shit. Deion Sanders,
No.
you know,
Must be the money.
must be the money.
I
Is
like
it-
Dame Dollars right now.
I don't know who that is.
Damian Lillard.
Oh, okay.
He could rap, yo.
Okay. I'll
And you
check
know
him
who else
out.
can rap? I was actually in the studio with him. Lou Wills can rap too, but Iman Shumpert.
Oh, Iman.
Iman Shumpert, yeah.
Tiana
Shumpert
Taylor.
had some bars.
Tiana Taylor probably right now.
No. We recorded. Blizz, you don't remember he came down American Street? Iman Shumpert? Right before Mace came.
He said N.O. Nizzo.
Iman Shumpert. That's a name for that ass, boy.
I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna put the picture up. Right
Iman Shumpert. That's a
show y'all when he
motherfucking
came,
name.
That was nice.
That's it.
He actually got bars though.
I'm gonna check him out.
I was disappointed when he did Dancing with the Stars.
Oh, no street cred.
I was disappointed.
Once you dance with the stars, it's a rap. Unless you've been in prison.
He won.
Unless you've been in prison first, and then you come out and dance with the stars. Because once you're in jail, anything you do after you come out of jail is
acceptable.
Because like, yo, fuck it, let that man be free. He been, fuck that. We're not gonna pass no judgment on them. You know what I'm saying? But if you've never been locked up before and you do Dance with the Stars, I kind of got a problem with that. You know what I'm saying? I just
So
like, wait.
you got a problem with Floyd doing Dancing with the Stars?
Floyd who?
Floyd Mayweather.
He did Dancing with the Stars?
Yeah.
Lord have mercy. Well, something wrong with
That'd be
Floyd.
a good
Floyd doesn't have it all up top. I love Floyd, though. You know what I'm saying? And people want to see Floyd lose a fight. I just don't understand who those people are. Like, why do you want to see him lose?
I
Like,
won a lot of money on them type people.
man, I don't want to see
Floyd
Floyd lose at all.
Yeah.
I just want to see him win and win again. I'm not.
All he do is win.
my
Nice
bad.
having Mike malfunction
Yeah,
over
I
here.
always fuck my mic up no matter where I go. Yeah.
Mike Jones, talent. So what's next for Dice Raw?
Oh man, tonight I'm gonna go home. You know, I'm gonna probably eat like some yogurt.
What projects you got coming up?
Oh man, we got all kind of shit. We got the Forgotten Founding Fathers, which is a hip hop musical that you can actually see right now on freedomtheater.org on our streaming service. So if you go to freedomtheater.org, we're actually streaming original content on the site. And our show, Forgotten Founding Fathers, it kind of picks the ball up where Hamilton like left off, and it highlights the African Americans that were pivotal during the Revolutionary War, Reconstruction period, and Civil Wars. Yeah, I mean, there's people like Wentworth Cheswell that a lot of people don't know about.
Talk about it.
And Wentworth Cheswell, to me, the reason why I brought him up first is because most archaeologists of today consider his notes to be the Bible of archaeology.
Wow.
That's just one thing. Like, so he's like the first American archaeologist. The other thing is, on the night Paul Revere rode saying the Redcoats were coming, he was together. It was him and Paul Revere. But somehow Paul Revere rode into the history books, and then Wentworth Cheswell kind of just like disappeared. You know what I'm saying? But also Wentworth Cheswell, he was the smartest person.
Was he
And-
black?
Yeah, he was black.
Oh,
And he
yeah,
was,
there you go, right
he's a
there.
forgotten founding father. Yeah. So, but Wentworth Cheswell, he was the smartest person in this whole fucking entire area of New Hampshire where he lived at. Like he held 20 different public offices. He was the first African American that was ever appointed a judgeship. And this is in the 1700s.
Wow.
Yeah, so I mean, this is shit they just don't tell you. I mean, even Crispus Attucks, people know about Crispus Attucks, but they don't know that he's solely responsible for the actual Revolutionary War even happening because he threw a snowball that hit a British soldier, and they turned around and shot him in the chest. So, unarmed, killing an unarmed black man.
Got the party started.
And then
In
they
the
defended,
1700s, they was smoking us.
and then
Murking
they
us out
defended him. John Adams defended him
Yeah.
and got him off.
Wow.
So, I mean, there's all kinds of stuff. You got Blanche Bruce. He was born a slave and became the U.S. Senator. So, I mean, think about that. He was born a slave and then became U.S. Senator. A nigga couldn't come out of jail right now and become senator. Maybe Wallow can. Yeah. He's the only one. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to Wallow.
But think about that.
So all this is at the Freedom Theater?
Yeah, it's on freedomtheater.org. You can see it right now. Okay. And it's starring Keith from Up the Block.
Oh, shit.
I mean, he fucking killed this shit. I mean, Keith from Up the Block is the star of Forgotten Founding Fathers. I mean, he's rapping, he's dancing, and he's talking. I mean, like, that motherfucker Keith from Up the Block. You know,
I need to part.
Excuse my language, guys, but you know,
go ahead, let loose.
Shit is fuck. I mean, he killed it.
I've been going to Freedom Theater since the 90s.
What's that other play you did?
Yeah. My homegirl, Nika Holiday from Nicetown. Shout out to Nika Holiday. I went up there with her a couple times. She was acting or something up in there back in the day.
All right, Buck,
yeah, we did the last Jimmy. We got
the last Jimmy.
And you can see that
I came to that play.
Too. I know you did. Thank you.
Kimball Center.
Yeah.
It was good, too.
That was the first reading of it.
Yeah.
And then, so that
was dope.
You can see The Last Jimmy on freedomtheater.org. You can also see Henry Box Brown or the story of Henry Box Brown Box.
So how can we help with things that's going on?
You can get all your followers, all the people that's watching the show. Go to freedomtheater.org, hit the donate button, and just give me all the money you can give me. You know what I'm saying? Like, donate it to the theater.
Say it again. Go to
freedomtheater.org and hit the donate button.
We're going to put that under here because we need y'all to donate. Hit the donate button.
But also, Wiz, you can help with, like, all kind of shit. We'll get into that.
Yeah.
But you can help with all kinds of shit.
Because I think it's important. I think the Freedom Theater is very important to our culture. I was speaking to Rex, because Rex got with you, right? And Rex is he doing stuff with Triller. So I was like, man, this would be a great hub for them to be here. Like, you feel what I'm saying? But we'll speak about it off the camera. But that would be dope. That would be something dope. Like, really, really, really dope, man. Before you get out of here, right? We gotta play this game.
Okay.
It's called Certified or Not.
Okay.
Right? If it's certified, you say it's certified.
Okay.
If it's not,
it's not.
You say it's not.
All right.
So the first one is the music business. Certified or not?
As far as what, though? Just off the top? The music industry's certified.
Certified?
Yeah, the music industry's certified.
And that's surprising.
It makes money. It's certified.
So I know the answer to the second one, being a rapper, certified or not.
Being a rapper?
Yeah.
See, it's tricky. Because some people is certified, some people is not. Like, some rappers from my era is different from rappers from this era.
Right.
You know what I mean? So, is KRS-One certified? Yeah. Is Jay-Z certified? Yeah. Is Nas certified? Yeah. Is Kanye West certified? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Is Chuck D certified? Yeah. Is Black Thought certified? Yeah. Tyler Kweli? Yeah. And then you got other people. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, like,
I'm ready to get into it.
I mean, like, I don't know. Give me a name. Give one, like, give me a name. No, he's not certified. He's not certified street. He's not certified real hip hop. But somebody may certify him, but not me.
Lil Nas X, certified or not?
Whoa. Not certified. And the reason why I say Lil Nas X is not certified is because he's calling himself Lil Nas, right? Mm-hmm. Now, to call yourself Lil Nas, there should be some kind of remnants of the first Nas. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And when you totally disconnected from whatever the first Nas represents, then that's kind of the problem, because we come from an era where back in the day, you get stepped to for biting. Okay. Now motherfuckers, they be finding it exciting.
But this the flip side of that. Nas did a song with Lil Nas X.
Because he came under pressure. You know what I'm saying? He was forced to.
That you know what I'm saying?
Look, he was forced to do something that ordinarily he probably wouldn't do. And it probably was because of money and the look that he was going to get. And it just made sense when it came across his desk. It's like motherfuckers do shit now based on whether it makes sense when it comes across their desk versus actually keeping the culture relevant for what it's purpose for. Like, rap, the purpose of hip hop is to be the voice for African American people from the street who don't have a voice. Right. That's really all it's really, that's it. Rapping was always a conversation between black men, even before they interjected the beat. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Before there was a beat, they be like, yo, man, let me just rap.
Right on.
Can we rap? Let's have a rap session. Like, we rapping right now. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And niggas used to rhyme just talking to each other. So it was like everybody, it's like your motherfucking grandma would rap, you know what I'm saying? She like, boy, you better sit down and eat before I beat you out your seat, you know what I'm saying? Like some shit like that. Like, you know, like, so
you said that, so how you feel about the Beastie Boys? Because they was around in the
I
beginning.
mean, I like the Beastie Boys.
Certified
you know what I'm
or
saying?
not?
Certified. You know what I'm saying? I got it certified.
I ain't gonna lie, I was certified
The
Beastie.
fucking Beastie Boys is
The
that
Beastie
work.
Boys are very important to hip hop culture, and so many people don't know how important they are,
Right.
because they introduced that rock sound to hip hop, and a lot of people rappers that call themselves rock stars now, y'all should thank the Beastie Boys, because they was doing it first.
What about Third Base?
Certified.
Okay.
MC Search and
Certified.
Prime Minister Pete. Or Pete Prime Minister. whatever the
Search
fuck his name was.
alone is very important to the culture.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Cypress Hill. We can keep
Certified.
going on.
They certified.
I mean,
Jump around, House
But
of
you can
Fame.
give me some whack motherfuckers. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like we can talk about whack people, too. Like, I'm not afraid to talk about them.
21 Savage, certified or not?
Oh, I like 21 Savage.
he's
Certified.
definitely all right. I can't. When he started out, I'm
Young
like,
Savage,
but
why you
he all
trapping so hard? Young Savage,
like
why they
21.
capping so hard?
Yeah.
He's a cousin niggas.
You
Fuck
know,
that shit,
you
yeah.
know, you
Hold
put
on.
me on with.
right. NBA Youngboy.
I like NBA Young
Oh
Boy.
shit, that's surprising.
I like NBA Young Boy. He be saying some wild shit.
I'm gonna say this
Be
name.
saying some wild shit.
I'm gonna say this name because you put me down with this person, Project Pat.
Oh, come on now. You know certified. You know what I'm saying?
Listen,
Certified.
I've never heard of Project Pat, right? So I'm like, what the fuck is Dice listening to right now?
That's my man now. My man now was on Project Pat too, like that.
I'm like, yo,
Pat, that's my
he
man.
was killing it.
Yeah.
I'm like, Dice, what the fuck is this? We was in Larry's.
Yeah.
We in the A room, you got it rocking.
Cause that's how I would get in like my zone, like, cause like you know, it's like when you write when the way that the raps that I write, like I be trying to like get inside somebody else's brain and really try to describe like what's going on. So it's like sometimes you gotta listen to the hardest, realest shit just to all right, let me cleanse my palate from anything else I heard today. Like anything else anybody said to me today, like, you know, whatever. Like you listen to Project Pat, that shit will cleanse your palate. You're like, oh, you know what? All right, now I'm ready now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Especially like
I think
cheese and dope. Something shit.
I think when this episode come on, man, we're gonna have to play one of your verses to let the motherfuckers that don't know who you
Right.
are.
So
Shit,
let's start
play
this
him something.
episode with his verse from Clones.
Okay. That's not one of my best verses.
To me, it is though.
Go ahead,
That's
how it
one of
go?
my. That's
How
my
it go?
best verse.
I go with.
No, I ain't saying it's your best verse.
Oh, okay. This is what you.
But
Clones
Dice
is
Roll,
most
what
people's
you
favorite
say?
song.
Dice Roll or something. Damn, hold on, I'm trying to remember.
He don't even like the shit.
Crazy.
He don't even like the
love it.
motherfucking shit.
I love it, but
He love it. He don't even know one word.
Hold on.
He don't know one word. He love this
I'm
shit.
pulling
Nah, I'm
it
just
up.
fucking
No,
with
man, that's too
I'm
low.
pulling it up.
Pause.
you. Nah, if I could suggest a song, I would ask y'all to play
Okay, whatever you suggest. What's your
Lighthouse.
Lighthouse?
Yeah, Lighthouse.
All right, so we're going to find Lighthouse and we're going to put Lighthouse up. We're going to play a verse of that coming into the show. You know what I'm saying? This your boy Wiz Gam.
It's your boy King Jones 80, baby.
And we got the legendary Dice Riggedy.
Pleasure.
It's my
Thank
man
you guys
right
for
here,
having me, man.
My guy.
Yeah,
Thanks for
what's up,
coming,
man?
man.
Nah, man. Pleasure's all mine.
Appreciate it,
Thank you
man.
for having me once again.
Yeah, that was fun.